Okay, right. Bad Boys 2, the second one. Not as good as the first one, directed by Michael Bay, directed the Transformers movies. Ah, God, what's happened to that guy, honestly? Yeah, he's an okay director. He's obsessed with explosions, I don't know if you've heard. But anyway, yeah, the sequel is good, yeah. Starring Matthew Lawrence and Will Smith, obviously. They're on the front cover, as you can see on the back. It's quite a good sequel. There's going to be a third one on the way, which is released in, I think, 2 years' time. But it's an okay movie. First one is better, though. Okay, what else? Brewster's Millions, starring John Candy, who's sadly gone, great comedy actor, and Richard Pryor, who are both sadly gone. They were both really good. This was released in the mid-80s, I think. It's kind of a rip-off from Trading Places, kind of. Don't know if that's correct. Well, in a way it is, but it's still a good comedy movie. America! Fuck yeah! Team America! Done by the South Park creators. The names again. Trey Parker, Matt Stone, that was it. Look who's on the cover. Kim Jong-un, whatever his name is. North Korea didn't have a problem with this movie when it came out, unlike The Interview. But it's a good movie. They haven't done a movie ever since. It was released in 2004. The next movie might be on the Book of Mormon, based on the stage play they did. That might be in their next movie, but this is hilarious. The songs are good, one of the best musicals, I think, one of my favourites. But it's good. It's with puppets, so unlike South Park. So, what's this? Face Off, my favourite Nicolas Cage movie. It's good. If you want to know what it's like, I suggest watching Nostalgia Critic review. I don't like to mention other YouTubers because that's going up their own arse, isn't it? But yeah, he did a good review on this. But it's a good movie. It's Nicolas Cage and John Travolta, released in 1997. My opinion, the best Nicolas Cage film. Not sure about John Travolta, probably Pulp Fiction, but still a good movie. Nicolas Cage, just zany actor, you know. Yeah. Firewall of Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford, my wife. Yeah, as he keeps saying in his film, where's my wife? Where's my wife? Yeah, is that a good impression? I don't know. Yeah, it's one of those hostage kind of things. These kids and wife taken hostage by some terrorist, by Paul Bettany. I can't pronounce his name. He's in the Iron Man films. He plays the machine thing. I'm not a Marvel fan, but he's in that. He plays a terrorist. And I think it was kind of a funny death scene at the end, I think, but it's very good film. It has good action. The storyline's good. The script is good. Isn't a terrible movie. It's very good. I recommend checking it out. I wouldn't mind seeing it again. I might watch it tonight. Marley and Me, Marley and Me. With Owen Wilson and Jennifer Aniston. Wow, as he keeps saying in every movie. Owen Wilson, that is. Good movie, it's another tearjerker, just like The Green Mile, released in 2008. Just one of those dog movies, you know, like Turn and Hooch and... yeah, Turn and Hooch 2. Not really, but it's an okay film if you're into dog movies. But sad ending though. Very sad. That doesn't count. That doesn't count either. Thunderpants. With Rupert Grint from the Harry Potter movies. He's in this. It's one of the first movies he did apart from Harry Potter back in 2002. So he was a kind of not really well-known actor. Well, he was well-known in Harry Potter, but not outside of Harry Potter. And this other kid, which we've never heard of since. Who is this actor? I don't know, but he was quite good in it. But I don't think he's been in anything since after that. Oh, Stephen Fry's in it, and the other guy from Harry Potter, the bully, he's in this. About a kid who farts a lot, and he goes up to space. He goes into space and farts. That's why it's called Thunderpants. He just farts in his pants. Oscar-worthy movie. Farting the movie. Should I review this? 9.5 weeks. Ooh, porno. Ooh, porn. Check age now. Do you see that? Check age now. My God. Well, I get this in the porno place. Yeah, it's with the woman from Batman. I've actually hardly never seen. I've just seen the rude bit, so I'll maybe do a review of that next time. Okay. Yeah, so this one's up. The Fugitive with Harrison Ford in 1983 with Tommy Lee Jones. Good DVD. They have an interview at the beginning of this DVD with Harrison Ford, who talks like this. Harrison Ford. Yeah, I like this movie. It's kind of miserable actually, but he's a good actor. Yeah, it's good movie. Not going to explain the plot, too complicated. I'm not a film critic, but is that what we call it? Good film. Yeah, one of the best films in the 90s. Yeah, special edition, as you can see there. Look at the flipping dust. Platoon! Good movie, a good Vietnam movie. Yeah, one of the best Vietnam movies ever made. It's a classic with Charlie Sheen. Before he went nuts, this was released in 1986. Yeah, good movie. It was good if you're into war movies. It was good. It wasn't a biography though, so just thought I'd mention that. The Bucket List with Jack Nicholson. One of the last movies he did before he actually retired. I don't know if that counts as retired. He didn't do film after this for a while. This was in 2007 and he quit for a couple of years before he did another film with Owen Wilson for some reason. So yeah, as you can see, The Bucket List. It's an okay movie. It's about these two men that get cancer. It's a comedy apparently. You wouldn't think so, wouldn't you? Two men have cancer. Comedy movie. Yeah, it's sad ending. Again, another sad ending. It's an okay movie. The Departed was better with Jack Nicholson. What have we got here? The Man in the Iron Mask with Leonardo DiCaprio. This was released in 1997. I get drunk in this video. Good movies with Jeremy Irons, who played Scar from The Lion King. Scar. Today, good movies with Gerald Depardieu. That sounded a bit offensive. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, the French actor, he was in Green Card before this. He hasn't been in many films lately. I think he was in Life of Pi, but he's in this. It's an okay movie based on the novel of, what's his face, who wrote Les Miserables, I think. Actually, that might be another author. Mistake. Yeah, based on the novel in the Victorian era. An okay movie. Shit. Hold on. I've got so many DVDs, man, honestly. Caligula. I can't really show that food. It's with Malcolm McDowell. Have I pronounced his name right? Helen Mirren, Peter O'Toole, and someone else I haven't heard of. John Gielgud. That's front cover. But a true story about Caligula. He was a Roman emperor. He was obsessed with orgies and all that. This is actually, I hate to say this on video, I won't get done for it, I won't get flagged. But it's actually X-rated. I didn't know this when I bought it, but this is kind of a special edition. I never knew. I mean, when you It stars Helen Mirren, and it's X-rated. You wouldn't think that when you're Peter O'Toole. What the hell, they don't do it, but it's an X-rated movie, so don't tell your parents. Inappropriate. I didn't know that at the time, so don't blame me. So, but it's an okay movie. It was tons of nudity and stuff. Very rude. So X-rated. That doesn't count either. That doesn't count. Oh, Chinatown with Jack Nicholson. Weird cover, isn't it? All red and blood. Blood like a horror film, and it isn't. Directed by, sorry, I'm just trying to get Roman Polanski, that was it. He directed The Pianist. Quite a good director. So this, yeah, he's directed more European films because of the scandal that happened. I'm not going to mention that on camera. But this is one of the few American movies he did. Yeah, the rest are made in Europe. It's made in New York, I think. I might be wrong, I'm embarrassing. But it's a good movie. One of those dramas. I like seeing when they slice his nose. A bit violent, but he actually wears like a like plaster thing on his nose throughout the entire movie, or half the movie. It's kind of comical, but it's a good idea anyway. It's quite funny. Hancock. Will Smith, 2008, where he plays a guy with powers. He's like a drunk superhero. It's a good comedy movie. It's with Charlize Theron. She's in it. So do you want to see the back of the cover? This is Hancock. Yeah, it's a good movie. It's a funny movie. Funny Will Smith film. It's good. Check it out. Die Hard, my favourite movie of all time. Best, yeah, Bruce Willis is brilliant in it, even though he's a miserable bastard in real life. No offence, Bruce Willis, if you've seen this, probably not, but good movie. My favourite movie of all time, I'm a bit drunk now. It actually has the best death scene in a film I've ever seen, with Alan Rickman when he falls off the building at the end, like in slow motion. Best death scene ever, honestly. I loved this when I was a kid. I actually watched this when I was 8. My dad showed me this. I was very young, but I absolutely loved it. This movie got me into watching movies. So I thank this film very much for making me interested in the film industry and all those. There were other films that inspired me, but this inspired me the most when I was a child. I wouldn't recommend this film to children. It isn't that bad actually. It just depends if your child is well behaved. But yeah, good movie. The same director who directed Predator. That was also a good movie. Good director. Good writer. It's actually based on the book. Completely different from the book. There are many scenes that are actually from the book, like the helicopter bit, the helicopter when it explodes, and him where he ties his foot with I think it's his foot where he jumps off the building with a fire hose. Well, that's in the book as well. Yeah, good movie. Bruce Willis and Alan Rickman, the best villain ever in this movie. Hans Gruber, best villain. Great movie. Best death scene in a film ever. The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise. Released in 2003. It's a good movie. Surprisingly, he actually didn't win an Oscar for this. I think he was nominated for a Golden Globe film, but he was never nominated. I find that a bit odd. You would think he would be, wouldn't you? He was a good actor in this. Actually got this thing, W.H. Smith, who was cheaper. Great movie. He actually should have been nominated for an Oscar for this film. Not saying he's being an actor, but he was very good and the script was good. Weirdly, that comedy actor is that Scottish guy, Bill Connolly, I think his name is. The Scottish comedian, he's in it. Why is he in it? I do not know. He's in it. Good movie. That doesn't count. Sorry, next one is Species. Species. It's a sci-fi horror. I actually think I bought this in Blockbusters. I think they made a sequel, Species 2, is about, this one's about this alien that's grew in a lab or something, some sort of creature, and she escapes from the lab, or some sort of lab. She escapes and she wants to mate. She wants to have sex with someone to have a baby alien or whatever. So she goes with different men, tries to mate, and she kills people and stuff. So that's what's about, like, she's trying to mate with people. Yeah, if you're into sci-fi horrors, it's good. I wouldn't say it was brilliant. The ending was very bizarre. But yeah, it's a good sci-fi movie. So. Harry Potter. Oh god. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. The best Harry Potter movie, I think. Released in 2005, the best one out of the whole lot of them. I'm not a fan of Harry Potter, they're fucking nonsense. They're shit and boring. No offense Harry Potter fans, but the fourth one is brilliant. I haven't read the book, I'm sure the book is great. Best one in the series. So, and Voldemort's in it. Voldemort, he talks like this, like he's a frail old man. How scary. That doesn't count. What the hell? Yeah. Fierce Creatures. Don't know if you've seen this. It's kind of like a sequel to A Fish Called Wanda. Yeah. Released in the 90s, 97 I think, nearly 10 years after Fish Called Wanda. Not as good as A Fish Called Wanda. This is about where they're in the zoo, where John Cleese, I think he plays the boss of the zoo or something. Jamie Lee Curtis is in there. All the cast from Fish Called Wanda, Michael Palin, Kevin Kline, they're all in it. Not as good as Fish Called Wanda. It's okay. It's with Ronnie Corbett in it. He's hilarious in this movie. I wish he was like in more of it. It's one of the few movies he ever did, but he's great and he's hilarious. Not as good as the other film they did, but it's okay. It's alright, but not as funny. That doesn't count. Just trying to get DVDs sorted. I've got more than this, by the way. I'm not going to review all of them. I'll be here for flipping 2 hours. Excuse me for a sec. Yeah, sorry about that. The next... I keep saying sorry. I don't need to say sorry, man. Just Visiting. The actor from Leon, he's in it. Quite a good movie. I actually quite enjoyed it. I think it failed at the box office. I think it was the same writer who wrote Home Alone, John Hughes, I think he wrote it. One of the last movies he did before his death, well, years later. Shame he's gone. He was a good writer. This is actually okay. I know it failed, I think. Good movie. It's about these knights who travel into the future, modern day New York, I think. A knight and he's peasant. It's a remake of a French movie. So yeah, it's a remake. So I thought it was good. It was funny. Deal with it. Jerry Maguire, Tom Cruise movie. It's a classic movie. I didn't like it that much, so I'm not going to bother to review it. It was a classic. Cuba Gooding Jr. He actually won the Oscar for that, for saying "Show me the money." So he was in that. Oscar. I wouldn't say it was an Oscar-worthy film. He was actually quite good in Boys in the Hood. I think it was called. He should won an Oscar for that, but not for that movie. He was saying "Show me the money." Not Oscar-worthy. It was a comedy moment. Probably he was flipping. But anyway, he's a good actor. I don't hate him. Just it wasn't an Oscar-worthy performance, you know. Scrooge, not Scrooge McDuck. Scrooge. with Bill Murray. It's a Christmas movie released in 1988. I'm surprised I can remember, I'm a bit drunk. But yeah. Good Christmas movie. Yeah, it's a good movie. Nothing much to explain. You know the Scrooge movie, it's a comedy version of that. There are many scenes that get cut out when you watch this on TV, so I recommend the DVD. Do not watch this on TV, they'll cut so many scenes out because TV's a bitch. So, watch this on DVD. Clash of the Titans, not the shitty remake, the original. Yeah, the animation was done by Ray Harryhausen, I think his name is. He did like stop motion animation and stuff. Actually one of the last movies he did, one of the last films he worked on. Great movie, great... I always thought it was in the 50s or 60s, it was released in 1982, I think it was done in Technicolor. But yeah, it's a good movie, not well-known actors in there, but great work by Harryhausen, I think that's his name. Great work by him, great script, great directing. Do not watch this shitty remake with Sam Worthington, it's shit, or Wrath of the Titans, which I've never seen. Don't watch them, watch the original, it's great. Great movie, do not watch the remake. Okay? Frankenstein, the first movie in the Golden Era. This was released in 1931, one of the first sound films ever made. Great horror film. Boris Karloff was good as playing Frankenstein, good actor. I haven't seen this in a very long time, I think I might watch it. I might watch it tonight, I don't know. Great film, it's in black and white. I know the front cover is colour, but this was the original poster, I think, in 1931. Great horror film. I actually like horror films that era, not so much nowadays, they're a bit retarded. But this film was good, good classic movie, it was great. Actually, I forgot, they go away a lot of stuff in this before the Hays Code was put in place, so as I said last time, as I said earlier, they cut out many scenes, so on TV, that's what I have to cinema. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. Good sequel. I wouldn't say it was as good as the first one. The first one was better. But this one was pretty good. The third one was shit and the fourth one. But this is quite good. It's with Bill Nighy, I think his name is. He was quite good as playing the villain. Barbossa, I think his name was. Yeah, it's quite a good sequel. I'm not sure everyone would be fond of this, but it was a good sequel, written by the same screenwriters as the first film, so it's a good movie. Yeah. Miracle Rising. Yeah. Bruce Willis movie. Not good movies. Wouldn't recommend checking it out. British Jones's Diary. Yeah, released in 2001, directed by Richard Curtis and starring Renée Zellweger. Don't know if she's retired now, she hasn't been in film in ages. But yeah, good film if you're into romantic comedies. It's actually quite a good romantic comedy film. She put on tons of weight for this role. A couple of stones she put on. God, she stuffed her face, man. She really did. So it isn't a fat suit, she's actually fat in this movie. She lost the weight again and she put on weight in the sequel, I think. God, how can anyone do that, man? She got a good British accent in this, so she was actually quite good. I think she was nominated for a Golden Globe, I think, I'm not quite sure, but she should do, she was good. Dangerously Liaisons. Yeah, so yeah. It's actually, surprisingly enough, this film kind of started the careers of so many actors like Keanu Reeves. This is one of his first films in 1988. Started off his career, and John Malkovich, Glenn Close. Glenn Close, also one of her first movies. And what's her name? Uma Thurman, when she was a teenager. I think this was one of the first movies that actually started off her career. So it's one of the few movies that that's most of the cast started off their career. So they weren't well-known actors and actresses back then. So it's a historical drama set in the 18th or 19th century. So